really. I just kind of tried to follow stuff.
So it's that button.
Turn that off. Yeah, no, I don't think I tried to move away from anything in particular. I mean, Bellamy, I read about after the first Twilight and liked it then, and I thought it was kind of funny. It's the only job I've ever done where I was thinking it's kind of interesting with the audience perception, like, you know, these people. Well, maybe it was after the second Twilight where you know, you're playing one character which is supposed to be like, you know, the ideal boyfriend or whatever, and then you play some guy who's literally just preying on you know, bastardizing people loving him. But then I ended up doing it way afterwards when I kind of felt differently about myself. I'd done it too much. Twilight was by that point. But this, I just found this seemed really, really, really new. It wasn't just good. There was something which I don't think I'd seen before. And also, I mean, but not just in the writing, but in some of the subject matter. I don't think you're going to see a 6-minute long prostate exam scene.
I have a collection of those scenes from other movies. I'll show them to you later.
And I mean, can I also ask, because I said, I mean, for me, having David Cronenberg here was such a big thing. Was he a director whose work you sought out, that you knew? Was he somebody that you wanted to work with, or was it something that the project came in when you discovered some of the other films that you made?
David's an adjective. You don't really think about being able to work with adjectives. Like, it's kind of, it never even came into my my head at all. I mean, and the way it kind of, it came completely out of the blue, and I didn't. It took me a while to really process it. And still, and you know, seeing the movie, I like the movie, and there's something so sort of foreign about it. And then it gets into Cannes and all this stuff. I'm just like, it's so bizarre. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't sorted out at all. I was thinking about, I was oversaturated at the time when I got offered it, and I wanted to do small parts and ensemble pieces. And then this one was almost, my character's like obnoxiously present.
Virtually every scene.
Yeah, and like incessantly speaking and just like, and also even the way David shot it was like the camera was like 8 inches away from my face and stuff. I was not what I thought I was going to end up doing, but you know, it's also was a very hard thing to say no to.
And how did you find your character? Because this is the second time I've seen the film, and you do kind of realise the complexity. He seems to me to have a kind of revulsion with himself and with the world he's kind of living in. He seems to be desperately unhappy at almost what he's become, and his acts become more and more self-destructive as the film continues.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know if he's unhappy. I think it's he's just incredibly. I think if the film has any kind of comment, this is why I always feel really comfortable saying, like, well, the film means this and it means that whenever I'm by myself, unless it is a day with I don't know, there's kind of the absurdity of the world. I mean, that's what when I first read it, it read as an absurd comedy. And then people take it, you know, when we were in Cannes, like hardly anyone's laughing at anything. We're like, oh, it's funny.
The people they
were French.
But yeah, it's kind of it's not so much about trying to destroy yourself. I think it's he thinks you know, you look at everything. If the world doesn't make sense at all, then it has to start again. And you see it again and again and again. It's quite a sort of timeless story. Is that, you know, you look at things about the financial crisis and stuff, which people say it's about that, which we weren't thinking about. But I mean, that to me, you don't really need to be prophetic to predict that something that makes absolutely no sense is going to completely fall apart. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's deliberately. He suddenly sees it for the first time, and once you once you see something, if you really see the world, then it all crumbles.
I mean, David